Why is that wherever you go to, kind of preach or talk about stuff, you sit in a particular position, with sandals removed from your left leg up and right leg on the ground intact? Is it your style, or is it the way that one person should sit?
What is called as Hatha Yoga, the physical postures, it is about manipulating the body in such a way that you get to a certain geometric perfection, that your geometry is aligned with a larger geometry of creation, so that you're always in sync, you're never off. And how balanced you are, how clearly you see things and how well you do things simply depends on how much you are in sync with everything else around you, whether it's people or trees or life or just space. Are you in sync with it or not will decide how smoothly, how friction-free is your function in the world. Now, I don't sit like this all the time, only when I speak. How I am sitting, if I have to explain, there are many aspects to it. One simple aspect is the left heel there is a point on the left heel that today the medical sciences are calling it as the Achilles. You heard of that? You heard of the man, Achilles? So, you put your Achilles to what is called as Muladhara or the perineum in your body. If these two things touch, many aspects are cleared out in you for that period of time. Many aspects means your thoughts are clear, your emotions are out, and there is a very clear perception of what's happening around you. You heard that Achilles was killed because an arrow was shot to his heel. You don't believe if somebody hurts your heel, you will die, isn't it so? But Achilles died that way. And there's another person who died that way in India way before him. Yesterday was his birthday, Krishna Janmashtami, he also died this way. What this is trying to tell you is, they were killed in an expert way, not just slitting your throat or breaking your head, but just putting a point at the Achilles, so they had to die. So there is a certain system, energy system in the body. If that point of Achilles is in touch with your Muladhara, when you sit like this, there is a certain balance, that you don't take any sides.
According to Sadhguru, there is something called organ comfort. There are various aspects to this. Just to handle one aspect of it, see, right now, most of the vital organs of the body are in the chest and abdomen region. These organs are not rigid, they are not fixed with bolts and clamps. They are loose, hanging in nets. Only if you sit with your spine erect, your organs will be in the maximum possible comfort. Now, the modern idea of comfort is to lean backward and slouch. If you sit in such a posture, your organs will never be at comfort. They will not function the way they need to. This is especially true if you eat a full meal and sit in reclining chair. A lot of travel happens in reclining chairs. I would say if you travel 1,000 kilometers on reclining chair in a car, your lifespan will come down by at least 3 to 5 years. This is because the organs suffer so much. Their ability to function will go down dramatically, or you will at least be impaired in some ways. Keeping the body erect is not because we don't like comfort. It is because we understand and experience comfort in completely different way. You can train your muscles to be comfortable with your spine erect, but you cannot train your organs to be comfortable while slouching. There is no way to do it. So we choose to train the body so that our skeletal system and muscular system is comfortable sitting this way.
See, all of us have our own opinions, ideas, ideologies, stuff, our own experiences of life. Your own experiences of life and imprints that you have taken in your mind influences everything that you see. You like this person, you don't like this person, you love that person, you hate this person. All this is because you're constantly taking possession of your own. But if you really want to know life, the most important thing is you don't take any position. You're willing to look at everything fresh every moment of your life, absolutely fresh, every moment of your life. This is very difficult for people to understand. People who have been with me for 35 years, every day they are with me, working with me, doing so many things. I still don't have a single opinion about them. Only when I need to do some work, I may look at their competence and stuff, but I don't have a single opinion about anybody who's around me for such a long time. By now you should have formed your opinions, but I don't, because that is the essence of spiritual process, that we constantly looking at every life as a possibility. There is of course a distance between possibility and reality. Some will have the courage and commitment to travel that distance, some will not have the courage and commitment to travel that distance. But every life is a possibility. If you want to keep that possibility open, you never ever form an opinion about anybody of any sort. Good, bad, ugly, you don't form these opinions, you simply look at them right now. How are they right now, this moment? That's all that matters to me. How you were yesterday is not my business. How you may be tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow must be created, not concretized right now, isn't it? It's a certain geometry of the body. If you manage the geometry of the body well, you must… I'm telling you, right now, people, the Western cultures are going about propagating yoga is another stretching exercise. Instead of that, you can do Pilates. Instead of that, you can do boxing. Instead of that, you can play tennis. See, if you want to be just fit, go run somewhere, climb a mountain, play tennis, do something. Yoga is not about fitness. Fitness is just one consequence. The important thing is to get the right geometry of life, because physical universe is all geometry. Now this building is standing here, whether how long it will stand, whether it will fall on our head today or will it stand for a long time, essentially depends on how geometrically perfect it is. The same goes for the body, the same goes for the planetary system, the same goes for the universe, the same goes for everything.